Hi guys, it's Riley Nelson, and I will be teaching you how to do a snow effect in After Effects. So I'm going to open up my example video. This is my example. So this is my example, and I'll play it. As you can see, the little snow particles, and I will also teach you how to do the black and white effect, at least how I did it. So to start off, you're going to go and open After Effects. While this is loading, you're also going to open iPhoto. I'm making mine full screen. And to start, you're going to want to hit New Composition, and I'm going to say Test. And then this is the project. Here's the composition. To add video, you're just going to go to wherever your video is, and once you have your video in, you're not going to want to move it. So say I want to add it to this video, you can just bring it over, and you can first add it to the project and then add it to this. It doesn't really matter. So here's my video, and it's kind of big, but well. And so I'm going to zoom out to 50%, and to change your video size, you can take the side ones, and it's not going to be perfect at all because you are going to have it's not going to be perfect like one bit, but to zoom in and out, you can take two. If you have a MacBook Air, you can put 2 fingers and go in or out. And I want mine a little bit taller. And there you go. So first I'm going to add the black and white effects, so effect controls. And you're also going to go over here, and you're going to hit color correction, and then you're going to click black and white and just drag it on. And you have a black and white video. Now for the snow, you can go to Effect, Simulation, and there's snowfall and rainfall, so you can just click snowfall, and there's going to be a whole bunch of, this is not real time, but particles, and there's tint and all that. So if you wanted to have neon yellow snow, you could. The speed, if you want it to go faster. There's also going to be rainfall, so if you go over here and click the down arrow and go to effects, you can just delete them. So if you are clicked on your video, you can go to effect, and you're going to hit simulation again, and go to rainfall, and it doesn't look very realistic, and also the black and white effect came off, so just go back and drag it back in. And
will the following staff members please go to Ms. Shippen's room? Ms. Nelson, Mrs. Tansey, Mr. Terrell, Mrs. Merkwan, Mr. Peterson, Mr. Erisman, and Ms. Cheddar.
So for the color, you can go through, do this. So the spread, you can change anything you want on the video itself. So if I go from the very beginning, and the drops, you can turn up to make it look like a downpour, or turn it all the way down, well, not all the way, but down to make it look less. The background reflection, I don't really mess with, and of course with the black and white, you don't need to worry about. So that is how I would add rainfall. And also, if you wanted to, you could do, there are multiple ways of doing it. This is just the easy way. And if you wanted to do both snow and rain, all of these are also just really random. And there's starburst, yay, that looks fantastic. And so, and then the opacity's over here, so there's all that. To export, you're going to want to go to File, Export, Add to Render Queue, and it's going to bring you to this. So then you're going to want to go to the Output module, and if yours is not, if you want a different form of QuickTime, which I prefer QuickTime, so it doesn't, that I'm going to keep it that way. If you want a different form of QuickTime, form of video, then you can just click here and change it, but I want to say keep it at QuickTime. And for the output too, I want test, and say I want to put it to something else. I'm going to keep it on my desktop, but you can change to where it is, and all you have to do is hit save. And then you're not done yet, you have to go to render, and it will render the whole thing. I probably should have taken that effect off, but the longer your video, the more effects you have, the harder it is to render, or well, the slower it is. So while that loads, so we're just gonna sit here, and it's done, and it leaves that awesome sound, and you can go over to your desktop, and it will be right there. And don't be scared if this shows up while you click it. It's just converting it. It's not a big deal. And once you play it, you have your, I guess in my case, I should have taken that effect off, but, and say you want to go back and change something, like change the starburst, you can go to your project and click on the clip that you already had, or right here you can go to this, and you can go click down on your effects and take off the starburst. There you go. And you can go to File, Export to Render Queue, and then you're going to figure out which one. This one says done, so you're going to want to actually delete this one so that it doesn't render twice. And you're going to hit render again. And say you want to stop it because you forgot something. There's going to be this, just delete it. You can delete both these. You're going to want to go to your composition. So you're going to go to your rainfall, and your effect should be on here. So I'm on my rainfall. The brightness is all the way up. And there you go. You can just reset everything. Go to File, Export, Render Queue. You're going to Make sure you have it where you want, hit render, and wait for the lovely noise. So there was the noise that you want to listen for, and you can go over. And I have like 3 of them. Here's test 2. And you're going to wait for it to convert. And once you hit play, you're going to see the rain. Thank you for watching and hope you enjoyed.